Hi everyone! I'm so happy that you clicked on this video and that you're here. And Jeanne is here also. I wanted to talk a little bit about self-love and give you some small tips that I used myself, because I was a very insecure person and it took me a lot of years to recognize my own worth. So it was hard for me to see what I could do in this world and be the person that I had to be. I'm still a little bit insecure. I think it's always going to be a little part of me, but I learned to deal with it. So my first tip for you guys is setting personal boundaries. I was always a people pleaser, always saying yes to everyone. It was really hard for me to say no. And I think if you always say yes to other people, you are not saying yes to yourself. And I know it can be very hard, but you just have to do that first, trying to say no the first time, and you are going to get better at it, and it's going to get easier, and you will feel the power in that, in saying no. I think if you say yes to someone, it has to be from the right intention and not because you think they are not going to like you anymore or they are going to judge you. There are people that are going to judge you, always, but there are going to be people that are going to be more respectful because you are taking care of yourself, and that are the people that you want to be around. So that's one. The second tip I have for you guys is changing your diet and really taking care of your body, getting the right nutrients and minerals inside your cells, getting the right amount of sleep. I had anorexia for 11 years and it took me a lot of strength and it took me a lot to get over that and to begin to take care of my body. And it's a very important step to love yourself, because if you love yourself, you also love the body that is taking you everywhere, because it's a very important tool to use in this world. It gets you where you want to be. I'm trying to respect my body. I'm trying to respect what it does for me. So that was something I did, changing my diet, eating more veggies, eating more fruits. It can be tempting to snack all the time, but if you know what it does to your body, you know it's not very good for you. The third thing I did was meditate, learning to meditate, and now I do it once a day. In the beginning it was like once a week, but you get more clarity about yourself. So it really helped me to learn to learn some new things about myself and to really see my worth. Just getting still and with your thoughts can give you a lot of perspective on who you are. The last tip I have for you guys, let's see, I wrote it down, is to speak to yourself like your best friend does. So what I recognized with myself is that everyone around me is, I always am kind and always being like lovable to them, and like you have to take care of yourself, and just always wanting the best for them. And for myself, I never spoke to myself like I spoke to them. And it was so weird, because when I was starting to recognize what I was saying to myself, I was always self-criticizing. And I did that for years. And to other people, I was always like, oh yeah, you have to do that and it's good and you are so worthy. And to myself, I was always breaking myself down. So I think it's important that you recognize that you are having like this self-criticizing thoughts, and to stop them and say, oh, okay, I was thinking that, and try to make that something more lovable. Yeah, so that were my tips. It's not a lot, but I hope it can help you a little bit further. If you have some questions, you can always comment below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.